Hey guys, and what's up? And I'm starting a new video, but it's not gonna be in order. I'm kind of a mixed up YouTuber because I want to be like that. And today we are going to react to someone that's giving me a big start in my career. And why? Now, he inspired me to be an artist. So, because he's an artist, and I like being an artist and making songs, which this guy does. And we're going to be reacting to one of his videos. And I recommend watching him for yourself. And I'm also giving out a trolling character from Roblox. And his name is hello_66666. 4 sixes. Like hellos, like the devil. It's a trolling account. You can do anything you want with it. And we're just going to react. The first one to comment on this video will give the password. The password's super easy, so I only can tell you. But if I tell you this, you're going to have to be notified. You're going to be notified instantly if you're subscribed. Okay? You have to be subscribed. And you must have a love heart next to you. If you don't have those things, sadly, I cannot give you it. And I'm going to update this today. And let's just react to someone that's inspired me, you know. Okay, so let me get there. Oh, and it's the theodd1sout. theodd1sout. And his real name is James. So if you want to come to the theodd1sout,
First,
it's really good. So we're just gonna do a short one to give you real life things. Now, I watch this guy a lot, and let's do speed draw, because that's, you know. So I'm gonna comment. I will talk to you at the end and tell you what was really good and then really bad about this video, but I'm gonna let you guys watch, so enjoy.
hey. Okay, before we talk about anything, I just want to say that I'm going to go to VidCon. What? Yeah, Jaden Animations actually talked me into going, so you have her to thank. I don't have any panels or anything. I signed up too late to be a
Oh, also guys, I'm sorry, he also does comics.
featured creator, even though I have more subscribers than Jaden. I'm just kidding, I love you, Jaden. Can't wait to see you in June. Is it too late to be a featured creator? I don't know. I mean, this is my first year going. I mean, I'm already going either way. I'm just gonna be walking around. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna be hanging around Jaden like she's the cool friend at a party and I don't know anyone else. Yeah, so if you are going, then I'd love to meet you. If I do end up getting a panel or something, which would be super cool, I'll post updates on my Twitter and Tumblr, so go follow me on those if you haven't already. I don't know, maybe me and Jaden can do a meetup. I haven't talked to her about that. I really don't know what to expect. Like I said, this is my first year going. Do you guys know if Captain Sparkles is going? I want to meet Captain Sparkles. I would just love to meet Captain Sparkles. Anyway, I kind of wanted to make this announcement its own video, but you know, it's whatever. I'm making it a speed drawing instead. Speaking of speed drawing videos, here's a speed drawing video that you're already watching currently. Oh boy, I've gotten a frick load of new subscribers recently for some reason. So this might be the first speed drawing video that a lot of you are watching. Basically, if you didn't know, I'm guessing a lot of you already do know, but if you didn't know, I make comics too. I post them on all forms of social media, so go follow me on those if you haven't. I got a Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Tapastic. That's a lot of T words. I have my own freaking website and even iFunny if you're into that. So yeah, sometimes I make speed drawing videos of me making the comics so you don't go too long without some content. It takes a long time to make a video, especially now that I have all these people watching. I feel like I need to make them even better. But with these comics and speed drawings, you'll never go too long without some content. So yeah, if you didn't know that I make comics too, then you got about 4 years worth of comics to catch up on. Jeez, can you believe I've been making comics for almost 4 years? It'll be 4 years in June. Man, I've changed as a person because of these comics. I should write a book. Anyway, let's talk about this comic. It's actually, kind of old. It's not my newest comic for that matter. I came up with 2 comics about vampires. At first I didn't want to make 2 vampire-related comics in a row, but I couldn't think of anything else, so I made both of these. And I thought that this one would look more visually interesting, so here we are. I think the vampire on the very left looks a little bit like Aaron from the Game Grumps. I think I made a joke about it when I was sketching it. That might have already happened while I was talking. If you notice in some of my newer comics, I'm changing the font. The old font that I used was called Anime Ace, and I don't know, I felt like I've been using it for too long, and I just got tired of looking at it. So what I'm doing is using a new font called Sugary Pancake. I put all the words in a Microsoft Word document and put them in Psy, and then I put the words where I want them to be in the comic, and then I trace over the word so it looks like it's hand-drawn. I use the font so it's like guidelines, you know? Is that cheating? Would tracing over words be considered cheating? Let me know if you think it's cheating in the comments. When people ask me how long it takes to make a comic, I always say that it depends. And this comic is a good example of one of those it depends comics. It's only 3 panels long, but I had to draw 3 unique characters with clothes on. Yeah, drawing clothes takes up a big time with the comics. I think that when we get to the coloring, I have the hardest time deciding what the Aaron vampire should look like. I thought that having them all wear red would look bad. So I was just experimenting with the colors a lot. So yeah, I usually tell people it takes about 30 to 45 minutes per panel to make a comic, but now it might take longer because I redraw all the words. I actually don't know how long this one took. It could have been more than 2 hours. Here, I'll put a number up of how long it took me to draw this comic. Oh, wow, it took that long? Wow. You know, if you're watching this and you're taking notes on how I draw because you want to draw like this, then that's fine, but don't limit yourself. I used to do the same thing. I would watch other people's speed drawings and figure out what they did and use it in my own art. But I would do some stupid things too. If I didn't see them zoom in that much, then I wouldn't zoom in when I drew because that's not how the pros drew. But you don't have to follow everything I do to a dime. It's good to see other people's technique and drawing methods, but you should still experiment for yourself and find what's good and comfortable for you. Like, I'm more comfortable moving the canvas around and zooming in and rotating it, but you don't have to. You get what I'm saying? People also ask me to give them tips for making comics, and I think that they think that there's this simple answer, and if they change one thing, then their comics will automatically be a success. But for comics, there are no rules. If you look at a bunch of other comics, you'll see that they all look different, and the artists draw differently, but they still work. You can do whatever you feel like. The main thing I tell people is just to make sure that everything is clear to the reader. I talk about it in my Tumblr message video, so look at that if you care about me. But there are tips to make a more clear webcomic. In the last panel of this comic, the speech bubbles overlap, which is totally fine, but you want to make the bubble that the readers read first on top. I mean, if the bubble was on the bottom, then people would still read in the right order, and the same people will still think it's funny. But, you know, that's just a small tip if you want to make your comics look nicer. But the point I was trying to make earlier was that you don't have to follow my advice. If you think it looks better the other way, then by all means, don't let me crush your creative dreams. Like I said, there are no rules. But I mean, if you want it to look nice, then do what I say. So alright, so let's finish this video up. 2 things that I want to get set up. I want to set up some merchandise so you guys can wear me. I don't know how to do that. And also, do you think it would be cool if I actually did make a book of my stuff? I think I'd just make a book with a bunch of my comics and then I'd write about them. Would you buy that book? Christmas is coming up, you know. I actually did get an email about a book deal. I haven't responded to it yet. I just don't want to get screwed over. I want to put some more research into this publishing company. So yeah, book and store, those things are on the agenda. I think setting up a store would be a lot easier actually, but whatever. The new video should be coming out this week. I don't know when. I'm going to try and finish it before finals. I'm probably going to finish it and then take a break to study for finals. Even though I want to pursue YouTube, I'm still trying to get good grades. But yeah, I think I talked for too long. So I'm going to VidCon in June. Hello to all my new subscribers, and I'll see you when the next video comes out. Bye.
Okay, that was just amazing. You guys see this? So this is where I got my art, why I wanted to be an artist, why I want to be a YouTuber. But I'm not so much into the comics. But he makes really good comics, and like he supported me and makes things, which is really cool. And yeah, but the only bad thing was that he does, like, you know how people like do one step at it. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but like I really don't have any like words for this. Like you can watch all of his other videos and like, but like what he has, like, that is so, like, it's really hard to say. Like if you're like a fan of a YouTuber, it's really hard to say what band. And I've been watching many of his comics, and what always stands out is the character models. Now I know he's all about the character models. He's also a very good storyteller. He talks about his life. Basically. Yeah. That's what I did. But he needs to make more like into it. He needs to work on his things. Now if you agree, you would come to his channel and watch some of his vids. So, and definitely read some of his comics. This is a nice time to meet you guys again, and I will see you next video.